Now, we're going to repair this smart key. Now, there's lots of information on the internet about how to do this, on YouTube, everywhere. But a lot of negativity about this key as well. To be honest, I quite like this key. It's nice and light. It's a nice shape. It fits in your hand nice. And it drops into your pocket, and it's not heavy. It's people don't like how it looks. I think it looks okay. The main drawback with this key is basically the cost. Jaguar. If you go to Jaguar and get one of these keys, you can pay upwards of £500 by the time you've bought the key and got it tuned into the vehicle. You can get blag ones on the internet, but you can tell the blag because they don't have the Jaguar emblem on the back. So, this key is such a simple little thing. It's a great little thing, really. I think it's so easy to take apart, and it takes a standard battery. Nothing's expensive about the repairing of the key. You've just got to be careful. Everything you need is in the key. You don't need any tools. You can just take it apart, fit the battery, and hopefully everything will be fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go home. We're going to take this key apart, and we're going to fit a new battery. Right, here we have my spare key for the Jaguar XK 150. A lot of negativity about these keys on the internet. People saying that they're cheap, they don't reflect the status of the vehicle. You know, they're lightweight, flimsy. I don't think they are. I think the fact that they're lightweight is a good thing. And they fit nice in your hands. They're a good thing. You get hold of them and they feel good in your hand. Easy to get to the buttons. Nice. The buttons are well spaced. I think Jaguar have pretty much got it, pretty much right with this thing. I think it's okay. It fits in your pocket nicely. It's got the Jaguar emblem on the back, the Leaping Jaguar, and the name. Quite clearly, it's a nice key. This one, of course, is 15 years old, and there is some slight damage to it here and there, but it's okay. When I bought this car, my friend who I bought the car off, he did point out to me that the key wasn't working, but it's just been sitting in the Sentry bag, the bag you have to stop it sending out a signal. Anyway, first we're going to check the battery first and see if it works after we put a new battery in it. So the first thing we're going to do, the button on the side there, like a spring release button there, push it in, pull the key out and just pull it gently to one side. Then we need to turn it over, and we're going to prise these two chrome sides off from the top. Bearing in mind that they are handed, you can see the little nick there. Right, so just basically with your fingernail, just pull it apart. You don't need any tools to do this job. Like I said, Jaguar thought of everything. They've made it nice and simple, nice and easy to change the key, change the battery, inexpensive little job. You don't need any tools. For the next part now, you get the key. Some people use a screwdriver, but that's what the key's for. You just put it in and leave it apart like that. Use it as a lever. See the top part, not the key part, the top of the key. I'll just use it as a lever and gently pry it apart. Now, when you do take it apart, you have to bear in mind that the button on the side, this button here, is spring loaded. So gently take it apart and just put that side. There it is there, you can see the spring, how it works there, see? Just put that part to one side. Now here's the battery, there's a bit of grunge in there as well. Again, we get the key again, and we just leave the battery out, like that. Use the top part of the key, this part here, don't use the key itself. Now what we've got here, it's a Duracell 2032 battery. Okay. Right, this is the side with the battery on. To remove the battery, you just use the key again, you just prise it in and get it out like that. Now, when you put the battery back in, on the back, on the key itself in the back, you can see the shape of the battery and you can see a plus sign. Now, when you look at the battery, it's got a positive side, a plus side, and a negative side. Now the plus obviously goes down and clicks in there like that. So now the battery's in the right place. There, the plus sign there. Put the battery in. You've got your battery there. You've got the positive side, the plus on the battery. Put it down, push it in, and then that's the battery in. Now, see where the contacts are. You've got the tall the one that stands up, and the contacts for the battery there. Put them together so they're on. Whoops! Put them together so they're on the right side like that. Carefully, just locate them and put them together, and the battery should get in the right place. Should just. Oh, there we go. You've got to make sure as well that this thing here is located in. It's got a little button there, and if that's sticking out, it'll stop the battery going in. Battery the right way around there. Oops, daisy. Put them together gently. There we go. Sure this spring is located properly. There we go. So you can get that in. There we go. Click it together and put the sides on the right place with the little cut out in the right place. Click them on. Job done. Done. Here we are outside now. We're behind the car. And like I said, I think Jaguar got this thing quite nice. It's quite a tactile thing. There we go. There's the opens the car. The boot, lights on, yep. Let's just close the boot. Open the car. Lock the car. Fabulous.